just before we're done music,
Yeah.
you two have been around. I need you to turn me into a rock star. All right.
Try my best.
So I've got some hair.
Okay.
Okay, and I think this will do the trick because it's got that sort of
You get
unkempt.
the braid in there. That's
Yeah,
important. That's necessary. Yep, for rock stardom.
That's a good look. Huh?
Right. You're gonna have to get rid of that.
How's that?
That is glorious.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And help me, because you guys, you're in rock and roll. You probably sort of rip things, and can you know. How do we make this sort of rock and roll?
Well,
The best way to do it is to actually allow the shirt to just come
Breathe?
apart on its own.
Rock and roll
After
Have
several years of being a hard.
Go do.
All right, can you speed that up for me?
200 gigs. 200 gigs.
Imagine
and,
I've done 200 gigs. What does it look like? We just want. That's it. That's fantastic. This looks like I've had like lots of experiences. I've had bad reviews from Rolling Stone magazine, but I need you to cut me too. Because
Cut you or cut the shirt?
no, just cut the shirt because Rod Stewart said the first cut is the deepest, and I want that to be you, James. Can you do that for me?
Well, in fact, I've probably got the biggest wood here, so.
Oh, you've got
Oh, you've got the pocket
that'll be
though.
the
The
deepest.
pocket.
pocket's got to go.
That's not
doesn't it?
very raw. Yeah, you got to get rid of that
There we
pocket.
go.
Yeah, just
How's
get rid of
that? Look at that.
No, that's better.
Right, no, like, this ain't right. That's too hard.
Have I gone too far?
I think you might have gone too far.
All right. Do some.
I'll do some.
Yeah.
Meatloaf? Yeah.
Meatloaf?
Yeah, meatloaf.
All right. Of course, my playing has to stand up to the. Oh, that's scratching.
Okay.
That's rock and roll.
All right. That's it, because this is my playing hand. So this is
You
where
need
I'll
it free.
be.
You need the maximum amount of movement.
All right. I reckon I'm ready. What about this hand? What do I do with this hand?
Jordan.
Jordan, do you want to?
No, that needs to be.
Hang
I'm
on.
going to fold that up and be.
Hang on. No, we'll.
Oh, you need to.
Cut it off.
We can just
See, this
go-
is fantastic.
These are kitchen shears, by the way. They're used for cutting meat.
Hang on.
Don't got some fresh meat here, so.
Oh. Is that an artery you're just over at the moment?
It's one way to find out.
I'm hoping you're a professional.
Shirt cutter?
Yeah.
I think there's a.
Lift.
I think those are called tailors.
You're lifting it well, so you're a good shirt lifter.
I'm
but
trying
as
not
far
to
as
cut your arm.
oh, there we go.
No, keep
Lovely.
that. Keep
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Oh, keep that.
on
Keep
there.
it
Yeah,
on.
Keep it on there.
All right. So now I'm ready. I am rock and roll, and we're about to improvise some music for the Adelaide Show. Listen, I'm doing an American accent all of a sudden.
Very good.
It's beautiful. Let's do it, baby. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 117 of the Adelaide Show. In fact, this is the preview of the Adelaide Show. 117 comes out later tonight. And our two special guests we have this week, James Capatch, who can't talk, and we also have Jordan Reynolds,
How you doing?
who can talk. And hence we see the hierarchy of instruments. We are so far below the woodwind repairers. Now, James, you repair
Yes.
woodwind instruments.
I repair all kinds of instruments, but I specialize in woodwind instruments. Yes.
And we have a
Yes.
sample of your woodwind instruments just over here.
That's correct.
There's no wood though. Have a look at this.
That's right. This is a saxophone, a tenor saxophone made out of primarily brass, which is a mixture of copper and zinc.
Yep.
No wood, but the wood, the term woodwind is derived from the fact that it makes the sound that it makes from a wooden reed, a piece of cane.
All right. Now, we were talking in the podcast, you'll hear it later tonight when it comes out.
Yes.
When someone brings their instrument to you,
Yes.
and they say, I'm trying to blow and it's just not working for me, where do you look? Where are the major issues that people have?
We'll take this light
Yes?
and I will put it through the instrument like so. And as you can see, I can close these with my fingers. This is what the player will do as they close these. And as you can see, there's lots of light coming out, right?
Should there be any light coming
No
out?
light, that's the point. So if I squeeze really hard, I can sort of get the light to go away.
But I can see there's bits
You can still
in there.
see it, yeah. So that's the what I have to do then is then make these pads. These are the pads.
Yep.
Seal over the tone holes, which is this
Right.
section here. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
That's the first and foremost thing. So I can see on this instrument that it needs lots and lots of work
And
from
I'll-
that perspective, and also cleaning, making sure all this weird mechanism functions as one unit and not
And I believe you wouldn't just stick it in any hole that you get presented
I'm
because
fairly
you're
fairly
discerning?
picky,
Okay.
fairly discerning about what holes I
Because
stick it in.
inside there,
Yeah.
because of the spit
Yeah.
and the warmth and the moisture, you often find growth in there, don't you?
Yeah, it's gross sometimes.
Like mold,
Yeah.
herbs.
Yeah. Herbs.
Herb.
Yeah, that's right.
He's American. We have to forgive
Yeah.
him. Although
It's, yeah.
I do like the way you say herbs.
Really?
It's lovely.
Yeah. Herbs.
It's got that pretentiousness about it that's down to earth though, which is lovely.
Yeah, I like to keep it, mixture of condescension, authority, yeah.
Yes, yes.
And just a sort of everyman kind
And
of.
you cook with oregano?
Oregano, that's right.
Because it's two different herbs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go across to. Is your wood ready over here?
My wood is
Jordan?
ready for you
All right.
whenever.
Come and have a look at Jordan's wood. Now,
Presenting
Jordan
itself.
makes guitars. You're called the
The Sound Garage is the name of the business.
the Sound
and
Garage.
Jordan Reynolds custom guitars are the guitars.
All right. These are about to become guitars.
These are, yes, at some point in the near future.
So, what sort of wood is your favourite wood to work with?
Okay, that is the number one question of any guitar builder is what is his favourite wood. But
It's a secret.
It is, well, no, it's just one that we can't decide on. Personally, I'm a very big fan of flamed timbers.
What's flamed
forget.
timbers?
Timbers. So that is basically where the tree grows in such a way that right here is an example where instead of just having a straight grain, this is actually the exact same species of timber. It's just the way that the grain is grown. So the grain is still running in the same direction.
Yep.
What you have is where basically the timber is compressed and essentially it's got, easiest way to describe it is the equivalent to wrinkles on a tree.
Yep.
And then when it's cut, if it's cut on a level plane, you then have the grain, because it's gone up and down, you have bits of end grain, side grain, and so you have this amazing figure which comes through.
How do you get this? Is that Laminex that's sort of ironed on there?
No, absolutely not. And I take that as a personal insult. No, that is... Okay, so this is actually Indian rosewood. This is just mother of pearl dots.
Is it fake pearl or real pearl?
No, it's real pearl. Always. Nothing fake here.
And what do they mean?
So these are different intervals.
Doesn't a musician know where they should be?
One could say that, but that doesn't necessarily mean on a dark stage after a handful of beer, one can't tell.
Okay.
Needs hints. And then on the back of it we have flame. This is rock maple, flame rock maple. So you can see the figure, it actually changes.
Wow.
As you.
Can I just run my fingers along the wood?
Absolutely. So you actually can't feel that grain. You should find that it's virtually flat.
It's virtually
This
flat.
is only rough shaped, so you can still feel the cutter marks and things.
So you've still got to be stroking that for a while, sanding it.
Many a strokes, many a pass. Get it nice and smooth until we get it just how we like it, and it's the climax of the neck, one could say.
What gave you the inspiration to make this? What's this bit called?
That is the body.
Okay.
Yep.
Why is it shaped like that?
So this particular shape came from a couple of different sources. So I like quite modern, big, curvy, smooth looking, almost. I often use the word prototype, but that's because they're a little bit out there and a lot of people don't like them. I'm a big fan of that kind of thing. I like women's bodies.
Okay.
And I like curvy, smooth.
Can I hold it?
Looking things that I often find myself referring to parts of a guitar to parts of a woman's body. Now that's purely because...
Where have I just put my hand?
You don't want to know, but you should wash it after. So I often find I think big, curvy, smooth. This actually, there's a base that we've got which we'll show you later, that's actually what that shape ends up as.
Okay.
It becomes quite smooth and rounded. There's no flat spots on the whole thing at all. So that is basically a rough sawn body. That is just cut out, ready to be shaped.
And then you'll just basically smooth all the edges and paint it,
whatever.
lacquer it up.
We can lacquer it, I can stain
String
it,
it.
oils, I do all sorts of different things.
We find out about a whole lot more about this in the audio show, which comes out later tonight, episode 117.
We do.
Thanks for this little ability to see your wood, touch it,
Not a problem.
get a sense. And also, James, I've never seen anyone poke a light down a saxophone before, so it's lovely. We will uncover all sorts of things. Listen out tonight, episode 117, Adelaide Show. There's a stack more. I hope you'll enjoy it. theadelaideshow.com.au. Of course, we're on iTunes, so if you already listen to podcasts, just search for The Adelaide Show. We're there. Subscribe. Always get us in your ears every Wednesday night. And in just a moment, we're going to get ready. We're doing some music. And these two gentlemen are going to take Nigel and I from Plebville to rock superstardom.
A little higher.
To a little higher. To a little higher, baby.